What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Kings Mafias channel. Before we get this video started, I want to make sure that y'all know that we stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays from 11 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, if you like the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so that way you guys get more of this content. And not only that, but leave any comments section below and click that post notification bell so you guys know what we got going on in this channel. All right. Today we are rage selling Tony Gonzalez, the tight end from the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. This man, this 6'5", 260-pound hulk of a man was supposed to be one of basically a saving grace for the team across the middle. He was just supposed to be an all-out glitch at 6'5". We gave him all his X factor, but this man just gets popped. He fumbles. He can't put a move on anybody. Like he wouldn't. You ever seen those videos where you see like the dude crossing up like the 1-year-old baby and the baby falls? Yeah, he can't even do that. He can't even do that right. Like, bruh, this man has just been an outright buffoon to the squad. We have tried every day to try to get this man to succeed in open spaces. And before him, we had Dallas Clark. We're gonna go ahead and compare him to one of our tight ends, Darren Waller. 89 speed to 89 speed. So they're tied at that. 75 strength to 67 strength. 97 catching to obviously Darren Waller's 90. 96 catching traffic to 91. So that means this man catches everything across the middle. The problem is not him catching. The problem is him after the catch. Literally after the catch. This man gets caught from behind. This man cannot put a move, like I said before, on a 1-year-old toddler. This man just cannot do anything right. And most importantly, he cannot hold on to the damn ball. Like, if you fumble my ball again, I'm going to break my foot up in your hindquarters and then you will run a mile. Like, let me know if you guys, know about Remember the Titans. Leave that down in the comment section below, obviously. Give a thumbs up to the video. This man is just, it's just insane. I've never seen an Ultimate Legend, NFL 100 tight end drop a ball this many times, especially Tony G. Back in Madden 19, the man was a goon. Everybody had Tony Gonzalez in the squad because he could go up. You could high point the ball, he'll go up and catch it. Corner routes, he'll catch it, and he most of the time, honestly, he would never fumble. I've seen games with Tony Gonzalez in real life, and this man, 98% of the time, never fumbled the ball. It was that rare to see a man of this caliber really fumble the ball in his respect. His stats compared to Darren Waller are almost identical. This is one of the best route running tight ends in the game, coming in at 96, 94, and I think, what was his deep route running? Should have been around 88, 87. But then again, we don't really go deep with tight ends, obviously. They're more for short to intermediate, catches and throws. It is just insane how rare you can get to a Super Bowl and head-to-head and then just give it all up simply because your tight end wants to fumble the ball, right? The last straw for me was when I made Tony Gonzalez run a post shot across the middle on inner cover 2, wide open, and this man just gets smoked. He gets smoked, and he fumbled the ball, and that was it for us. That was all she wrote, guys. So right now, we're going to go ahead and compare Tony Gonzalez to any other tight end in the game because we're going to go ahead and replace this man. Because as of right now, we can't handle him anymore. So we're going to go ahead and look at, we got Shay Sharp, George Kittle, and Antonio Gates. Right? Antonio Gates is looking like an outright goon with that 97. But you know what? We're going to start with George Kittle first. Right? Obviously, you guys know about George Kittle's speed. 88. I think George Kittle's most likely faster than 88. He most likely around a 92 speed. You guys remember Vernon Davis back in Madden 12, Madden 13 when the man was just an outright speedster at tight end? It was like having a wide receiver at tight end. It was insane. Now, so 88 speed to 88 speed. They're both tied at that for some reason. I don't know why. 80 strength to 75 strength. So obviously George Kittle is stronger than Tony Gonzalez, you guys have seen him with the run blocking videos in real life. It's just been all on insane. George Kittle is not going to work for us simply because George Kittle, his catching stats are lower than Tony Gonzalez. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at, so this is how much Tony Gonzalez is selling for. 209K, right? Around like 210, 216, whatever. Obviously, you don't go for the cheaper one, you go for the one that's higher up to that. So he was going for around 225. Dave Casper. I've been fiending for a Dave Casper for some reason. I just don't know why. I see Dave Casper and all I think is about goes to the post. And I just feel like he'll be able to do something for us. But at the same time, he's just a legend card. And we don't know exactly when he's going to be getting his next upgrade. If he's going to get an Ultimate Legend. We don't know that. So we really have to put him into perspective. What's going to be best for the team. What's going to be best for the team. Right? Mark Andrews, not really working for me. LJ Crumpler. As long as he don't get popped, like B-Dog did to him. When was that playoff? I think that was like 07, 08? Or was it 06? I think it was 06. Where LJ, guys, leave it down in the comment section below if you guys remember that highlight. Where LJ Crumpler caught a seam route and Brian Dawkins just came out of nowhere and you can see LJ his spine just protrude out of the back of his shoulder pads. Right, wow. Now, Travis Kelce, I just don't see myself doing it. Even though he's a little slower, his awareness is up there. He'll catch a lot of balls. The only problem with me is obviously the carry. The carry is at a 74, which means it's way lower than Tony Gonzalez, so that's not happening. Rob Gronkowski, 86 speed. 93 catching, 84 carry. 84 carry, it was a disgrace for me because it was like, I've never seen this man fumble ever at all, right? We're going to go ahead and take a look at Uncle Sharp, Uncle Shannon, Uncle O'Shea Sharp, We're going to go ahead and take a look at him, you feel me? 89 speed, so which means he's already faster than Tony Gonzalez. His strength is up there too at 86. So we are looking, we're getting up there. The only thing is that Shay Sharp, his stats are significantly lower than Tony Gonzalez. Significant. And 93 catching, which means 93 catching traffic, which means he probably won't be able to hold on to the ball. He can most likely run an out route and then he'll catch that one, but he won't be able to catch it in traffic. He'll drop the ball right away. So you're looking at what? His run block is almost the same up there. His trucking is up there. His elusiveness is up there. Not really. His elusiveness is a 77. So juke moves. Tony Gonzalez has no moves. We're gonna put that right now. Tony Gonzalez can't juke, can't spin, can't stiff arm. Nobody apparently. And that's also an issue with us. For after the catch, not only does he fumble, but he can't put a move on anybody. So we can't really trust him to break free or to be able to break a tackle from anybody else. At least with another player, we'll be able to know, we'll be safely secure that he'll be at least able to truck somebody, truck a cornerback, truck a safety at D to B. Obviously not the likes of Pat Tillman, Brian Dawkins, Jamal Adams, or who's on Sean Taylor, or Taylor Mays. So we will try to probably most likely maneuver our way around that because it's not going to be working if all these tight ends are just going to be catching the ball and then fumbling right after just because the other players have enforced it, and ain't working like that. Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends to ever play the game. He just retired this season, and I don't know that. This man, 75 strength, 97 catch, 96 catch in traffic, 94 spec catch, 90 short route running compared to Tony Gonzalez, 93, and 86 medium route running compared to Tony Gonzalez, 92. Now, that doesn't matter as long as his run block is up there. Obviously, to the 73 pass and then 70 run block. He can block. That's most important, which means if I put him out in bunch, I don't have to worry about him getting blown up by an outside linebacker or by a defensive end. He'll be able to hold his own on a double team, right? Not only that, but I also don't have to worry about coming out of the single back wing tight U and having him getting blown back by whoever's in front of him. Unlike Tony Gonzalez, who I couldn't run jet sweep to that side because Tony Gonzalez was always getting blown up. Antonio Gates really might be the move. He just might be the move. We have to see exactly what we're gonna do. So for what we're gonna do right now is we're going to go ahead and we're gonna check to see how much Tony Gonzalez is going for, right? Or we're gonna go see exactly how much Antonio Gates, his power up is going for. His power up shouldn't be going for that much. Most people don't want him. His power up should be going about for 7K, right? Perfect. 6,900. That's amazing, right there. I would gladly take that. It don't matter to me. I would gladly take that Antonio Gates power up. So, do I have his power up? I don't think so. So, no, we don't have it. We don't have it, so we're gonna go ahead and buy it right now before it gets any more expensive. You guys gotta see something crazy in the next video regarding Antonio Gates, right? Keep in mind that his price right now is 7K for that power up, so it's not that high. So obviously EA is going to want to just honestly, tell us to go on about our day with the power up, with the trading points and everything. Here are his stats that you're looking at when he's fully powered up to a 98 overall. It is just crazy. How it's that crazy that I'm just a little astonished at how crazy it can be, right? Antonio Gates, my man. So there's a huge discrepancy with that speed at 83 to 88. So we're gonna try to fix that. We're gonna try to get his power up because we can't. This late in the year, we just can't walk around with a 94 overall card. It ain't helping nobody. It's not helping you guys. It's not helping me. It's not helping the squad. And it's definitely not going to help the Mafia. Obviously, we have to perform, or else the Mafia puts hits out on everybody. Obviously, Tony G was a long-time member of the Mafia, as you guys can see that. And he's just up and about the game. He's out. He's retired. That's it. Say no more, bro. See your way out the door. Well, we're going to go ahead right now. We're just going to start refunding Tony G's ability. Yo, give it back to me. Let's go. What about your guarantee? No, you're not getting no guaranteed money because you fumbled. This is one of your incentives. Nah, bro, give back all that cash. Let's go. Come on. But I'm broke, coach. It don't matter. Give it back to me, bro. Give it back to me. You should have never spent all that money in LA. That's what I'm saying. I did. What I'm saying. You should have stuck him over here, bro. We're going to go ahead and remove him from the lineup, and we're going to put Antonio Gates' power up instead of his, right? So that way we know what exactly is that's going on. Antonio Gates. Or Shea Sharp. Why is Shea Sharp there? That's my fault, guys. I didn't mean to put Shea Sharp there. But that's what he's going. He goes up to a 90 speed, which is not that bad. 90 speed for a tight end, 93 catching, 93. What is that? Lucidus? Nah. Yeah, ball carrier vision is 85. Stiff arm is 91. He's not a bad tight end, Shannon Sharp. He'll break free from most corners, from most linebackers. Definitely from most linebackers. But the issue remains as to whether or not he can actually, go out and try to be productive for us. I don't see that happening, me personally. So we are obviously going to go ahead and replace that card with the Antonio Gates power up that we just got. Because it ain't rocking and rolling like that, It ain't rocking and rolling like that. Ugh. Oh man, this is just so. If Tony Gonzalez would have stayed on the squad, if he just didn't fumble the ball like he fumbles it, Now we're gonna go ahead and put Antonio Gates. Honestly, one of my favorite tight ends to ever play the game. Most people say Dallas Clark. Most people say anybody else but Antonio Gates. I say Antonio Gates because Antonio Gates to me is a goon. 16 years in the NFL with his stats, he's definitely going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We are going to go ahead and kind of see what his card is going for. He's going for around 215. So we're going to put him up for how much should we put him up for, guys? If he's going for 215, 225, let's see. Let's put him up for 200. Let's put him. Nah, you know what? Nah, let's put him up for 210. 210 is good. We're gonna go ahead and put him up to 210. We're gonna see exactly what the move is, and we're going to see who else we could put up for sale. You know what? We're gonna actually put up that Marcus Allen card as well, simply because we're going to need the money. We're going to need the points, right? The last time I saw that Internal Gates card, it was going for about 500k a pop. So it'll pay off. It'll pay off. 500k a pop. Marcus Allen was a goon for us, and he did play really well. And we don't know if they're going to basically fix his fumbling issues. I personally don't think they're going to fix it. So we're going to go ahead and check his price, how much he's going for, and then we're going to go ahead and basically just rate sell the man, because he's not doing enough for us. He wasn't doing anything for us. He wasn't moving how he was supposed to be moving, and yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't the right decision. You know, it just wasn't the right decision for us. So we're gonna go ahead and bust the move with Marcus Allen. Heisman no more. Obviously, check out the last video. I explained as to why Marcus Allen wasn't the best fit for us. I will post that up in at the end of the video. You guys, stick around. So now, back to the disgraceful Tony G, right? And don't get me wrong, in real life, the man was a goon. He made catches that you would have never thought could be made. But in Madden 20, in a game where the game is run-based, this man can catch, but he can't move after the ball. He just can't. It ain't working. It ain't working, bro. Like, it's just not working. Like, at least Antonio Gates, in the end zone, I could trust him to like box out and go up for it, Yeah, Tony Gonzalez, not so much. I've seen Tony Gonzalez draw some questionable balls. I've seen Tony Gonzalez fumble at times. And I've just seen it go all downhill, guys. And it's just not, it's just not working for me anymore. The Mafia's not having it. Like, bruh, I'm gonna have to see you, in the locker room real quick. After you're done, with your shower and anything, grab your towel, come see me. Make sure you put on clothes, please. Thank you. All right. We're also gonna go ahead and look at the right tackle, Braden Smith, right? While we wait for those cards to sell. Braden Smith is another one. Braden Smith is one of these right tackles that is just going to get rage sold, because I just can't. I've had it with Braden Smith. Braden Smith is just absolutely just aggravating, because he'll get block shedded left and right, and then you leave yourself wondering what the hell happened. I spent 9 training points on you to be able to pull you, and this is what you're gonna come out with. You're gonna come out with that. You're gonna come out just getting block shedded, having the double team just torn apart just because what? You feel like having, So, what we figured out is that agility plays a really big factor in your offensive tackles. It depends on your agility is going to count for how fast they can do their kick step, how fast they can drop back out of their stance, right? Football 101. A kick step for an offensive tackle is when you see them in their stance, in that little 2-point stance, and you see them kicking, like almost like kicking that back leg out, kind of reaching out a little bit. That's called the kick step, because they're kicking back and they're stepping. So they're kick stepping backwards, right? Mitchell Schwartz. Basically the same thing as Braden Smith, but Braden Smith has way better run block. So that's not happening. Just for the simple fact that, he can't run block. For the simple fact that the man can't run block. So we're going to go ahead and just keep looking. Walter Jones, if you see his agility, Walter Jones' agility is around 70-ish, right? So you guys can tell that, he gets something. Braden Smith agility is a 60. No, that's Jason Peters. Both of them are trash. Jason Peters also trash. Like, it's just crazy how you could spend so much money in a game and those cards don't come out and be productive for you. They're not productive for the team. Nothing happens. People don't make moves. It's like, at one point or another, we're going to have to figure out exactly what we can do to be able to make these cards work for us. Because as much as I want to put abilities on my linemen, and trust me, I want to put abilities on my linemen, with the abilities that people have on their linebackers, on their safeties, it's just, it's not fair. It's just not fair. So we have to see exactly how we're going to go about this. Eric Williams is one of those cars that can really be a glitch for us with his strength and with his run blocking. But at the same time, I need him to be able to hold up because people put Aaron Donald on that side. I've realized that. People are starting to put Aaron Donald on that side and then put everybody else on the left side, and then you have to deal with it. You got to deal with getting smacked on the left butt cheek and getting smacked in the right one. So which one are you going to choose? It's up to you. Jonathan Ogden. Jonathan Ogden's agility is a 59. What kind of grown man is running around with a 59 agility? Jonathan Ogden was regarded as one of the best right tackles in the game. And if I'm not mistaken, he played left tackle and not right tackle. So I don't know why EA put him as a right tackle. I don't know why EA put him as a right tackle. Let's look this up real quick. I just want to see this. Let's see. Jonathan Ogden. Lane Johnson, man. He played offensive tackle. Yeah, he played left tackle. But he also, I guess since he was overall a really beast of a tackle, they just given that. But Lane Johnson has really high agility and really high speed. So it helps with him getting back there to be able to cut off basically the ankle pursuit for the defensive ends, right? And it's just not, Lane Johnson's a little too expensive, right? Lane Johnson is a little too expensive. So we're going to have to wait and hold on and see what we can do about this right tackle position, because they're coming out with so many right tackles. They came out with Dan Dierdorf, Ultimate Legend, who might seem to be a glitch. He might just be a glitch with his agility. He might seem to be a glitch. So we're gonna have to see exactly what's the moves, how we can do this, what are we gonna be able to accomplish from these. Eric Williams is just on the back of my mind. Eric Williams is just like, should I get him? Should I not get him? What should we do? We're not going to try to make that move now. We're going to see exactly how we can go about it, right? And exactly what's going to be the move after this. So remember, Tony Gonzalez obviously was a fail for the Mafia. We're going to be releasing him now. Well, obviously, you guys saw that we released him now. We're waiting basically for the coins to sell so that way we can go ahead and try to accomplish our goal of finishing Antonio Gates. We're not going to be playing any games until Antonio Gates is finished. I don't want to go into a game with an incomplete team. Antonio Gates plays a critical part because you guys know that we run most of our schemes out of single back, I form, strong, and weak. Not only that, but the tight end also plays a strong and pivotal part in trips, shotgun, and just in the shotgun in general. Now, Marcus Allen sold. That's good. We still don't have enough to be able to basically try to maneuver our way around. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that Marcus Allen card to sell as well. Right? No, not the Marcus Allen card, excuse me. The Tony Gonzalez card to also sell. And we should be getting about 188 back just to make sure that we have enough. Right? We have to see just what we're looking for. Because, all right, so we're going to go look up Gates. Right now, he's going for, how much is that? That's 480 something, right? And we should have brought that card. We were probably waiting to see if we got something cheaper, but it obviously doesn't work out that way. And it's just, we have to see exactly how we're going to do, what we're going to do, and how we're going to move around it, and exactly how much we're willing to waste. Antonio Gates is a 97 overall card, right? 97 overall. So we have to see what's going to be the move. Obviously, right now, It's not. It's looking like we're not going to be able to get him right away. So it looks like there's going to be a part 2 to this video. What we're going to do is that for right now, we're going to go ahead and power up Antonio Gates to where we can get him to wherever we can get him, right? So we're going to go ahead, power him up. We need his gold card. We need his gold card. Let's get that. We got it. How much was it? Was it 8K? Bam. Put him in. Put him in the game. I don't like the fact that his speed was 83 and then 88 for his jump to 97 overall. If that was the case, they should have given him like at least a 90 because it's a career tribute, and Antonio Gates at one point was one of the most elusive, fastest tight ends to play the game. Back in like 06, 07, even when he was undrafted out of Kent State, he was still a goon. So we're gonna go ahead and see exactly how we can do it. We got him up to the 91. We need about 12K. So we have to kind of see what we can do, what's gonna be the moves, right? This is what the team looks like so far. Brian Urlacher, Lawrence Taylor, Khalil Mack on one side. We brought back Ryan Shazier to help with those coverage downs, just in case we need it. Just in case we need a faster linebacker out there, right? This is it, guys. This is what you guys are looking at for right now. There's going to be a part 2 to this video with Antonio Gates, the best tight end one of the best tight ends to ever play the game, right? We have to see exactly what of the moves we're going to make. We're going to be making a lot of changes. A lot of people are going to get cut. A lot of people are going to get upgraded. Braden Smith is going to be one of those that's going to be a fence sitter because we do not know. He's one of the higher rated tackles in the game, but we still do not know because he just gives up a lot of sacks. That agility stat of his, they have to fix. So anyways, guys, remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Remember, we stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays from 11 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time. So that's on the New York side. You heard? And click that post notification bell so you guys know the next time we upload a video, which means it's going to be the Antonio Gates video. Let it be known, y'all. All right? I want to thank y'all for coming through. Like always, we love y'all. Glory to the kingdom, y'all. Peace.